Sam,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
curious. I have a question for you. Why does it seem like some fighters are so like why is it considered cringe or like some fighters seem so reluctant? I mean I have my own theory, but why do they seem so reluctant sometimes? Like when people ask like who's the hardest to ever hit you? Because if like I told you about karate combat earlier, I don't know if I've ever told you about like we use that power cube and I'm always the one that holds it. Like Alex Perez kicked me, Luke Rockhold's kicked me, Boss Rutan's kicked me, and
Yeah.
I straight up like I like finding out how hard people hit. And there's different
Mhm.
styles to it. But why is it that fighters is it an ego thing? They don't want to answer that or they don't want to give credit to the other people. What is that about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I, yeah, I've never had that problem, but partially, Dan Henderson is my head coach. So he is, if you've ever sparred or fought Dan Henderson, he's your answer. I mean, the only possible exception is if you've sparred Francis Ngannou. Um, but in a fight, it's Nate Marquardt. Nate Marquardt hit me so hard, I got a concussion a week later. Like, actually, that's the way it happened. Yeah. I fought him, and a week later was the Super Bowl. I I was at that Super Bowl party at a buddy's house, and got up and started wrestling with his daughter, and like the world shut down on me. Like, oh God. And I like fell back, and it was like a minute and a half of just trying not to die. It was like I had no idea what was going on. And it like worried me because I'd never experienced anything like that before. And so I kind of quietly didn't let anyone know what was happening, Googling what was going on. And apparently there's a delayed onset concussion syndrome or something like that. And I kind of started texting my wife links and stuff. Said, "Do you think I need to go to a doctor? That's not right." And for about a week, anytime, I mean, a lot of times that I stood up, the world would just ruin me. So I took myself out of sparring, out of everything for a month and a half or so, just to protect everything. But Nate Marquardt hit me so hard that a week and a half later, I got a concussion.